guys, welcome to another video of tips and tricks with Amazing RC Store. My name's Dave and I'll be your host for this video. In today's video, we're going to be talking about 1/10 scale on-road vehicles, drifting cars, touring cars, belt-driven, shaft-driven, differences between different models, different makes, just to give you a little bit more insight if you're looking to purchase your first RC race car or drift car. Let's begin. Okay guys, so for this video we're going to be using a couple of our demos here to show you the differences a little in depth into each model. What the difference between a belt driven and a shaft driven. So let's begin with these vehicles here. These are made by Tamiya. These particular models are called TT02s. They're made in two versions. They're made in a ready to run version and they're also made in a kit version. The ones that we have here in the video are actually kit versions, which are very popular. They're very awesome. Guys that want to build RC cars, this would kind of be their go-to. You get, your body, you get your rims, your tires, you get your chassis, everything is coming out of the box. They recently started to include your motor and your electronic speed control. Now keep in mind that when you're buying a vehicle like this, the really nice thing that you're getting is you're getting a nice licensed shell. So, you just select the one that you like, whatever shell, and boom, it's included. You don't have to purchase that separately. Now, with a kit version, there's other components that you're going to need for your RC car to actually start running. So you're going to need a battery, which is sold separately, the charger for that battery. You're going to need a steering servo, which is also sold separately, and you're going to need a radio and receiver as well for these particular kits. So they're great, they're awesome to build, great for builders, and if you already have other RC cars, you can actually use your own electronics from those cars, put them right in one of these kits, and you don't actually have to purchase anything else. So very, very awesome. To give you an example, this one right here is a TT02 kit. This particular body is a Lamborghini Gallardo, one of my favorite bodies. It's just so awesome. It was painted iridescent, so it just looks super, super sharp. Let me just give you a little bit better look at it. Very, very cool. He added the brake calipers on there. It's just very nice detail into the body and the paint job. Very, very scale looking vehicle. It looks awesome. It's really, really awesome. Now we're going to go into something like a ready to run. So these particular models that we'll look into are going to be Thunder Drift and then the Lightning Drifts. Now when it comes to RC cars, they're broken down into basically two different types, drifting or racing. Now racing is going to be obviously for outdoor use, to race it, to go and drag race with your friends, or to go fast, right? So let's just say to go fast. You're going to be using rubber compound tires, and that's what's going to give you the traction and what's going to make the car go fast. Now when you're looking into on-road race cars, they're broken down into brushed and brushless. There's also another video under the electric category that you can look into, and that'll give you an in-depth look into the difference between brush and brushless. But I'll just show you real quick here because we have two of them as our demos here. So this particular one here is the brushless. You get the rubber racing tires, you get the LiPo battery with it, the brushless motor, the programmable electronic speed control, four-wheel drive, aluminum coilover shocks. Is very awesome. It's just basically plug and play, ready to run. Charge your battery, go outside, hit the throttle, the car is gone, Now they also make them in a brushed version, which is just like this here. The brushed versions actually come not ready to race, but they come ready to drift. Now they come with a brushed electronic speed control, and then they're going to come with a nickel metal hydrate battery and your brushed motor. Now these, you don't get the rubber compound tires for racing, you actually get the hard plastic tires, which is what's going to make the car drift. Basically the way it works is the wheels are spinning fast, giving you very little traction on the flat surface, and the car will actually drift around, and you control the way that the car drifts. Now awesome car, ready to run. It comes with everything, your radio, your battery, your charger, ready to go right out of the box. So an awesome awesome selection for drifting. Now, what I like about this particular model is that if, let's say you get a drifting car and you don't want to drift anymore. Let's say a month passes, 2 months, 6 months, a year passes by, and you're tired of drifting. You say to yourself, you know what? I've drifted all that I can possibly drift. I think I want to do something else like race. Now, you don't have to go out and purchase a ready-to-race car. You can simply change the tires. You can simply just replace these tires, put some rubber compound tires on here. It just simply comes off by removing the little nut there. You just remove it, get your racing tire on there, boom, and now you're ready to actually race, which is going to be, pretty fun as well. Now, these ones are actually shaft driven, which is going to be center shaft down the middle and dog bones to the wheels. Now, they also make one called a Thunder Drift. This particular model here, it comes ready to drift as well out of the box. You get the vehicle, the radio, the battery, the charger. And the difference between a shaft driven, which is the Lightning Drift, and the Thunder Drift is going to be that the Thunder Drift actually works on a belt system. So it's a 4-wheel drive. It's smoother for drifting because of the belt. It uses CVDs on the front, and then you get your aluminum coil over shocks on this particular model. Also, another big thing, if you're into drifting, it has a lot to do with weight distribution. If you look at this particular vehicle, the way that the battery is set up, it's horizontal, it's not vertical like it would be on this particular model. And then the electronics are down the middle, so the weight distribution is awesome. It's evenly met through the whole car, and it's just a little bit smoother for drifting. It'll give you a little more turning radius too. So it's just a great ready-to-run drift car, especially if it's your first one. You want to just plug and play, have a little bit of fun. That would be an awesome selection for you as well. Now, these cars here come with these particular shells. These are just your generic shells. To be honest with you, they're not like my favorite shells because they are generic. But what you could do with these vehicles is you just simply take the shell out and then you put on any shell that you like, whether it would be an Audi shell or a Nissan shell, whatever kind of car you like, you can make this into your favorite car, or you can make it into your real car. If you have a, a Honda Civic, you can get your Honda Civic body and place it right over top. You can adjust your toe, your camber on the vehicle. Both these models, you can do that. So that is a nice option for you as well. If you'd like to customize, a lot of people like to customize their RC cars. They can put smart lights on them. What that means is you plug in these lights on your nice body. They come with light buckets. And when you turn left on the steering wheel, then you get left indicators. When you turn right, you get right indicators. You hit reverse, you go backwards, you get your white lights at the back. You hit brakes, you get the reds on. So a lot of nice accessories and a lot of cool options for these cars. You can customize them, make them your own, make them special, right? This particular one here's one of my favorites too. It's a Nissan Gtr. So this Nissan Gtr is just basically this vehicle here. They changed the shell to the Nissan. They painted it. This is a metallic blue made by Tamiya, Tamiya Paint, PS. And they added the matching actual wheels around it. So it just looks really sharp. You can customize it as much as you'd like. And I think that basically covers it. I hope this video was helpful. And if you would like for me to do any other video, if you have any questions, please leave a comment below and I'll be happy to help you and guide you in the right direction. Thank you very much for watching. Take care, guys.